This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Paul Spooner, Senior Manager of Media and Communications with the U.S. Farmers and Ranchers Alliance, joins us. And Paul, the Kansas Soybean Commission has partnered with USFRA to launch a teacher awareness program.
Yeah, it was really exciting for us to partner with Kansas Soybean Commission to launch a teacher awareness program. Really, it was an opportunity for teachers and students to learn more about modern technologies used to grow and raise food. So through this awareness program, we reached out to 30 different schools, both urban and suburban school districts in the state with a toolkit, and it provided 360-degree viewers where the kids could go on the farm, and it had companion activities where they could look at different aspects of animal care and sustainable food production.
Now, one of the things the program is really encouraging is you would like farmers to be present during some of those lessons.
Absolutely. It's so important for farmers and ranchers to be a part of the dialogue in talking to students, especially when they're able to share their own personal story about some of the tools and technologies that they're using on their farms. It's incorporating farmers in the classroom, and we also had a presence at the CATS camp, which is the Kansas Association of Teachers of Science, and talked to about 150 teachers there about the curriculum and today's farming practices.
Are there more things that are involved with that or that kids will get an opportunity to do?
What we've heard in the feedback from the teachers is that many of them have never used the 360 viewers. So really it's an opportunity for us to bring the farm directly to the students through this interactive experience. But also we've incorporated Discovering Farmland, which is USFRA's national curriculum. And through that there's different interactive lesson plans where they can go into a virtual grocery store and click on different grocery store shelves and find the differences between organic and grass-fed and non-GMO, those types of things. So there's really a lot of tools at their fingertips with this teacher awareness program.
You've had a lot of success, too, with the Smart Farm virtual field trips, too.
We actually hosted that at John Deere, and really it was an opportunity to talk about all the tools and technologies farmers are using to be more sustainable, to enhance animal welfare. And that virtual field trip is actually on the Discovering Farmland website. Overall, the Discovering Farmland, we've reached more than 1 million students and have had 20,000 curriculum downloads, which is very exciting for agriculture. The Discovering Farmland website is discoveringfarmland.com. That is for science and social studies teachers, grades 9 through 12, and free to access.
That is Paul Spooner with the U.S. Farmers and Ranchers Alliance, who joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. Stay with us after the break for more with Dwayne Taves and Tom Toll with Toll Farms in Lindsborg.
All over the country, more and more communities are making the change to biodiesel made from U.S. soybean oil. And the decision continues, improving the health and welfare for millions of Americans while adding billions to our national economy.
What does a brighter, more sustainable future look like in our cities and towns, and how do we get there? When New York needed an alternative fuel source to reduce carbon emissions, the city found what it needed in biodiesel made from U.S. soybean oil.
What if U.S. soybean oil were an industry sensation? If end users started asking for it by name? That future is here, the time is now. To meet customer demands, the Soybean Checkoff is investing in varieties that produce oil with increased functionality. A message from the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.